You're watching Flow source code news and updates with the latest news and updates from the Flow source code. This is a brand new series that we are going to talk about the updates of Flow regarding their source code. So, if you haven't already started my GitHub repo, please do. It's called Flow Tutorials. And if you go to my repo, you can actually see that there is a folder called source code and it says flow source code. And when you click over it, so I'll first want you to introduce you that this is done automatically. So we have this actions user who is actually a bot, and it's every day at 12 o'clock. It is actually going to the flow source code, checking if there is any update of the source code, and if there is, it's actually updating the repo over here. And thanks to that, I will actually talk about those updates in this video. So if I click over this, you can actually see all the source code of Flow over here, and you can dig into it. You can go over here, you can dig into the source code. But this series is not about digging into the source code, it's actually looking at what are the changes of the source code. So if we go to the comments right now, you can actually see that the latest source code, it's at Flow source code. It was actually 13 hours ago of the time of this recording, and it was actually done on the 2nd of August. So if I click over this update, you can actually see the update. And let's dig over this updates. So first of all, Flow adds a few dependencies. So in the pubspec.yaml file, they actually added functions client. They added a couple of packages, and those packages are functions clients, go through, postgrade, real-time client, and storage client. So what are those all those packages? If you Google those packages, you actually see that if I Google this and just write Flutter, and you the first result that you get is the actual package inside pubdev page. And then if I go to README, you can actually see it's not a lot about it, but it's just saying dark client library to interact with super base storage. So what that means is that super base storage capabilities are coming to Flow in the near future, and you can actually see the publisher is superbase.io. So all those packages that you see over here that being added, and keep in mind, actually I forget to mention that this is we are only talking about the beta function, a beta source code. So this code is not published to production. We're only talking about the beta here. But looking at the source code, we can see that a lot of things are going to be added to Flow regarding Superbase. And another thing that I wanted to mention is that Superbase is actually they're adding the JWT token for Superbase, and I know that a lot of people are actually asking for that, and this should come in the future as well. Also, another interesting thing is that this is PostgreSQL database, of course, and this is what Superbase is actually using. And a lot of this code, as I said, is actually coming directly from, I think all of those packages are actually coming from Superbase itself. And those are the only updates that we see right now. But we'll continue this series in the future. So if you like this video, let me know. Comments below the video, so I know that you like this series. And you'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.